Hello friends, I welcome you to my YouTube channel Back PM. So in this video we will solve a numerical problem which is based on the axially loaded unsymmetrical welded joints. Okay, so let's read the problem. A 200 mm into 150 mm into 10 mm angle. So this is the angle, this length is 200 mm, this thickness is 10 mm and its width is 150 mm. Okay, so carrying a load of 200 kilonewton, so F is given as 200 into 10 to the power 3 Newton is to be welded to a steel plate by fillet weld as shown in figure. Okay, so this has been welded with a steel plate. Now find the length of the weld at the top and bottom. So length at the top is L1 and L2, so we have to find L1 and L2. Allowable, if the allowable shear stress is 1 tau is equal to tau allowable is equal to 102.5 Newton per mm square. The distance between the neutral axis and the edges of the angle section are this distance is given. Suppose upper distance is A and lower distance is B, so A is equal to 144.7 mm and B is equal to 55.3 mm. So we have to find L1 and L2. Okay, so first of all, total length of weld is L is equal to L1 plus L2. This is equation number 1. Okay, if L1 plus L2 is L, so what will be the capacity, what will be the shear force F which will be taken by this welded joint? It is given as 200 kilonewton. So what will be the formula? So see, if this is a weld, then this is a throat T, this is, or you can call it H, throat is H, and this is T is the thickness of the plate, and it is also the leg of the weld. Okay, so it will be equal to 10 mm because thickness of the plate is 10 mm, so T is 10 mm. So what will be the H? Okay, so this is 45 degree, so sine 45 is equal to this perpendicular but by hypotenuse, so H upon T, so it will be equal to H by 10, so H will be equal to 10 sine 45, which will be equal to sine 45 is 0.707 into T. Okay, so this is equal to H. So what will be the area of weld? So area will be equal to length into width, so H is the width and H is the width and L is the length. So what is L here? This is 200, sorry, this L2 and L1. L2 plus L1 is L, so L into H is total area of the weld is L into H is 0.707 T. Okay, so what will be the force which will be taken by this is equal to tau into area. So tau is also given, so it will become tau 0.707 tau into L into T into L into tau allowable or maximum allowed shear stress. Okay, so this is the formula. Now from here, if you put the values here, F is given as 200 into 10 to the power 3 is equal to 0.707 into T is 10 mm into L we have to find into tau is given as 102.5 Newton per mm square. So if we calculate from here, I will calculate in my calculator. So it will be So it will be equal to 275.98 mm, or we can also call it 276 mm approximately. So this is total length of weld. Okay, but we have to find L1 and L2 separately. So from here, equation number 1, if we put the value of L, then it will be equal to L1 plus L2 is equal to 276 mm. So this is equation number 1A, you can call. Okay, now one more thing, this is the neutral axis of the diagram of this system. Okay, so this distance is A, this distance is B. So suppose if we are applying force F here, and this is A, this is B, and this is resistance offered by this load F1, and this is resistance offered by this weld, which is F2, then their movement around neutral axis will be 0. So F1 into A minus F2 into B is equal to 0. So F1A is equal to F2 into B. Okay, now suppose load taken per unit length of welding is F. F is load taken by weld per unit length. Okay, per unit length it is taking load F, small f. Okay, so load taken by F1 will become equal to F into L1, and F2 will become F into L2, because everything is same. So load taken by this resistance offered by these two weldings will be equal to proportional to their length. Okay, so if we put this value in this equation number 2, then you will get F L1A is equal to F L2 into B. Okay, so F will be cancelled here, so we can say L1A is equal to L2B. So if we put the value of A and B here, then you will get value of A is 144.7. so 144.7 L1 is equal to 55.3 B. Okay, so L2, this is value of B, this is value of A. So from here we can say L2 by L1, or we can say L2 is equal to 144.7 by 55.3 L2. So let it divide 144.7 divided by 55.3. So this is L1. L2 is equal to 2.616 L1. Okay, so this is value of the relation between L1 and L2. Now if we put value of L2 in equation number 1A, then you will get L1 plus 2.616 L1 is equal to 276, or 3.616 L1 is equal to 276. So from here you will get L1 is equal to 276 divided by 3.616. So it will become L1 will be equal to 76.33. Okay, now L1 plus L2 is 276, so L2 will be equal to 276 minus L1, which will be equal to 276 minus 76.33. Okay, so it will be equal to 199.67 mm. So this is value of L1, this is value of L2. Okay, so only this L1 and L2 was asked to us in the question. So I hope you understood how to get value of L1 and L2 and how to solve unsymmetrically and axially loaded welded joint. Okay, so if you have any doubt in the question, then you can ask in the comment section. And if you like this video, then please share and subscribe to our channel. And I request you to please go through our playlist and watch from video number 1 to last video, so that you can get overall view of this welding. Okay, thank you for watching.